Well, hello, beautiful humans. Um, I don't know if anyone can see me yet, but no one's here, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna post a video. I'm just realizing this is slightly crooked from where I wanted. I was gonna post record a video, but then I realized that like recording videos and then having to upload them from here is very annoying because it takes forever from my house. So I was like, oh, I'll just go live. So I'm gonna treat this very much like I'm just uploading a video to share with you all because I got some works in progress. I've got lots of stacks of vinyl, and I wanted to lightly talk about these stacks of vinyl here and how much they take and where they end up and what they end up looking like, so that you can see what goes into what you'll be seeing giveaways in the auction for the math. Much more exciting when Mama G is here to mal with me. But anywho, so yeah, basically what I was going to talk about today is this. Look at this. This is two different things. They're going to be little hearts, which you'll see at some point, but then each single one of these is a color. Well, this one's not the flag because there was an extra color, but like colors of the flag. Is there issues? I wasn't watching myself. I was kind of just testing it. Um, I should probably see if it's working. Turn my phone down. Can you not scratch on that, please? Now, of course, there's a survey. But yeah, so I was just kind of showing like these are going to be different paws on this flag that I'm going to be making two of. But each one of these I have to weed out separately and then make balance inside of this, what will be a heart. Here, I can show you that it's a heart. Where's my? So this is what I do when I'm weeding things out. It's much easier when it's like a big piece. But yeah, it's time consuming to make multicolored things. So I understand why some people prefer to like go through companies when it gets to a certain point. But yeah, here's the heart. We're getting there. We're getting there. Look at us go. Look at us go.
You're peeling a heart. I'm peeling a clementine.
Craig's peeling a clementine, if you didn't hear that. But yeah, so this heart's going to take every single one of these ironed on top, and that's how we're going to have the simple image that looks very simple, but and it's a lot. So there's one of these that I don't think I'll ever do again. I can't believe how big the stack is of vinyl pieces that have to go on it. So this one I'll take it. It's two. I'm gonna get. Oh, I dropped my red. Um, my computer printed colors wrong, so I don't. Oh, I'm sorry if I'm shaking the thing. I don't think the flag is going to be completely proper when I actually finish it. So here's one I weeded out. Let me see if I can get it off here properly. And then like did a loose layering of it. So each one of these is one of these tiny little squares that I weeded out, balanced on top of each other, just to see, just like test out like how it's going to work when I go to lay it down. But yeah, I didn't realize getting into how many of these I was planning on making. Do y'all remember Mr. Bill? That's our Mr. Bill toy. Oh no. Like this one's all just hands. Oh, you can kind of see the red hand. So this one's going to be all the colors and hands. I got to read all those out. But yeah, I didn't realize what I was getting myself into. And then I was like, oh, cool. I'll make these two adorable cats. So there's the base of a cat. There's two of them here. But this is how many tiny little pieces of vinyl I have. What did I do? What am I doing to myself here? Look at this. Look at this. Just tiny little pieces of vinyl that all have these crafts. Do now and then you get yourself to that point of where like, oh, I got the crafts ready, and you're like, oh, I did a lot here. There's a lot here. So let's talk about. Well, first, let me show you this one. This one's not going to be too bad. I did every other one so far, and then like that's going to be the rainbow. So I have to put individual pieces in each of these and behind each of these. However, this giant stack of pieces of vinyl is literally one image. Oh, is it buffering and fuzzy? Man. I'm looking okay on my phone, but that's my phone that's right here, so who knows? But yeah, so like I said, I'm kind of treating this like a replay video because it's easier to do it. I'm uploading it live as opposed to having to film it, put fun edits in it, and then wait like 7.5 hours for a 20-minute video to upload. Oh, the thumbnail, that's pant. What I'm wearing in that is pant. I found that beautiful article of clothing at a thrift store some time ago, and I wasn't sure what to make out of it because it like looked like a pair of pants, but then there's like a hole in the side, and I realized that that's you put the one and your arm goes through. But yeah, that's pant. It's a one single pant, not to be confused with pants, which are two single pant. Pants is a weird concept. Like, what is two pairs of pants? How do you talk about that? If I'm writing a story, how do I write two pairs of pants? Pantses? Is it pantses? It might be pantses. I don't know.
Trousers.
Trousers? It might be trousers.
Jeans.
Jeans. But what about two pairs of jeans?
Jeans.
Is it still just jeans?
Yeah, it's Genie. Genie.
Genie.
A pile of jeans is a Genie.
Oh yeah, it is buffering again. Yeah, like I said, I was testing it out. It's like green and green. No one's sitting between the two things. There's absolutely no reason for it to not be looking perfect right now. Gina says, well, yeah, I'm going to keep talking because I'm going to keep seeing let's see if it clears back up. Because like I said, there's really no reason. It's working on both ends. Everything's up. It's not bad out. I mean, let me try it. I'll try. Let me open the window. Let's see. Can we let it in through the window vibes? I really wanted to see what that did for lighting, not for any other purpose other than my own. But I guess, yeah, very smudged. Well, since slightly pixelated, yep, still pixelated. I don't know if that helped or hindered. Lighting is such a weird concept. I can do this and get like really bright red. I would love to connect this device directly to the internet box, but apparently new laptops don't have that many connections. So I need to figure out a wire that fits into there's a USB, that's just for a card. Then there's the I think it's a no, that might be a regular HDMI. I think it's a mini HDMI. And then just the charger ports. That's all I have here for how to plug it in. I have Ethernet wires. They just plug into other things. We are going to try that. So Mama G and I were going to try the new laptop, but she brought that up as I was like, I'm going to try to go live right now and like see how clear it comes out and if it works. So I figured we'd just give it a little test, see what's going on here. Oh, my phone chat's so much behind the live chat. Well, I hope you're all doing well. I really just was showing my giant stacks of vinyl. I was showing like the nightmare fuel I got myself into because I have to weed, and each of these this is just two images. The two cats you'll see at some point on bags are just all of these sheets of vinyl. Why do I do this? Why do we do this to ourselves with the crafting, getting ourselves into a pickle? Well, I don't have a lot, and I only planned on talking about that vinyl, and that was basically the end of my stuff. So, yeah, we seem to be a little pixelated still on my phone. So, test of why the internet is working is not going well, because it should be. Well, I'll give you guys a minute to chat in the comments here. I can show you things around me. Here is my weeding pen. You probably might be able to see it now. I look clear. It's got anyone that plays with vinyl things, teeny tiny little pointy needle on the end. Wonderful for weeding out vinyl. So there's that. That's one thing around me. Ha ha, Mama G. Is your shirt and It's Always Sunny reference? You know it is. Don't pretend like you're just picking up on that. No, it is an It's Always Sunny reference. But also the Dead Milkmen is a band that's wonderful. And a human to use that. Sweet Tea's trash, if you are wondering. Whom Sweet Tea's Tees trash is who I get a lot of my It's Always Sunny merchandise from, but they do a lot of other things, especially if you're into like true crimey kind of stuff. Um, they make a lot of fun things. I was reading parts of the yeah. Well, it's an oh, I'm clear again on my phone. I'm delayed, which is funny because I read my lips, so I'm seeing my lips talk like a ooh, like I'd say 14-second delay from what I can see my mouth doing. It's like the metaverse. Anyone who wasn't here for that in the last live, the metaverse, the teeny tiny little speakers over there, but we're going to start having a fun new thing where we get to listen to people like myself, Mama G, and maybe others telling stories through a teeny tiny little Bluetooth speaker. And we'll all get to kind of sit in the living room together or outside together and enjoy listening to these fun stories and such. Time is a mad, mad construct. It's happening now, but actually, right now, it's the least. It's right. We're all here right now, so everybody that's here now is here now. So I don't know what happened to then, but I don't know how much allowed to say because that's a reference to Spaceballs. I don't want to get copywritten. All right. Well, I'm not going to stay on here long. I was really just testing. It looks like it's coming in and out. We're clear again. I showed you all my vinyl. There's a lot of little bits. I don't know how hard these ones are going to be to get done. You know what? Let me show you the little retro speaker. It is so cute. This is the little retro speaker. It's got you just like plug it right in. Bluetooth, adorable, from Five Below, and I absolutely just I love it. I was listening to Mars outside, which was fun because I was like listening to my good friend on my little Bluetooth through like Spot. I mean, he only has 2 songs on Spotify right now, but still super exciting. But yeah, I was very happy about that one. Spaceballs is an amazing movie. Spaceballs is the reason my email is rustyblades, the email at gmail.com. And it's Spaceballs, the flamethrower. All around a good time. All around a good time. But yeah, we're going to be doing fun little. I don't have it queued up. Otherwise, I'd replay the thing I recorded the other day for this about our metaverse that we're going to be joining. But yeah, I think about 13 minutes is without anything planned is about how much time I have before I'm like, what do I do other than just stand here and stare at you all? My password is 12345 6 though. You forgot because most passwords like 6 numbers. That's how. If you ever want to get in my laptop, that's how you get in 12345 6. It's my laptop. That's my iPad. It's all 12345 6. I do love you all. I'm glad. There's 21 people here. Look at you all coming here to listen to me. Do you guys want to hear my metaverse? Did you all already hear it? I feel like you all already heard my Rusty Blades commercial to the metaverse. Hi, Polly. Polly's right here. Do you want to come on? Do you want to come and say hi to everyone live? Mm-hmm. Craig is doing designs for tattoos currently, quietly in the corner because I'm here on live, and he's doing designs, so he has to do that, not be here. But he's there. He's aware. Here's Polly. Polly was originally called Polly Wolly Doodle all the day, but she came to the name Polly, and I couldn't call her that. I wasn't about to have a cat called Polly Wolly Doodle all the day, so her name is now Polyethylene. Hi, Polly. This is the longest she's been like on camera without being. She's upset about it. She hates being on camera, but she's also very much enjoying being pet. Oh, your hair's all over my face. Oh, Polly, yeah. So was made at me. Mama G, your typing is fantastic. So Polly has a treat container that is actually just shh, it's actually just cat food, but not her cat food. Um, that Mama G gave us. Excuse me. Okay, okay. I've covered her ears. That was my fault. And I'm also telling a story about her, and she doesn't want anyone to know. So Mama G took the empty container home, and apparently this is Polly's one of Polly's rooms. There's a bed in here. When Mama G came to let the dogs out, Polly didn't greet her like she normally does, and she came in here and just kind of like scoffed at her from the bed. So she goes and shakes the treats in the kitchen, and Polly comes rushing in and is like, "Oh, these new treats are fantastic." It's just some of Mama G's cat food from home. But don't tell her that. Don't tell her. All right. So who else? We've got a lot of people here now. How y'all doing? Y'all doing good tonight? I've got like 3 more minutes max in me to be here. So here's your time. Ask me a question. I'll answer the silliest question that's asked of me. If it's what's my favorite toe, it's my second to the left. Don't put me on the spot with this childhood. You tell a story about my childhood, mom. I don't have a good my childhood story, but I do have when I was living with grandpa, and he used to feed the squirrels, and the squirrels loved him. And he used to tell me that one of his squirrels would ring the doorbell. Do you have a nice mom? I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. No, but he used to tell me that a squirrel would ring the doorbell when there wasn't peanuts outside, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And then one day I was home alone after school. I forget what he was doing, and the doorbell kept ringing. Finally, like I opened the door as opposed to looking through the window, and there was literally just a squirrel with its paw up near the doorbell. Like, oh, I don't need to bring it again. Are you gonna bring me peanuts? Like, are you the one that brings? Can you bring me peanuts? But yeah. So Grandpa used to have a squirrel that used to ring the doorbell for peanuts. That's your fun story. All right. Well, I love you all. I don't have any other stories planned. Um, Mama G's asking me questions like, "Is she a good mom?" Like, what stories do you want me to get into, Mom? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Um, but yeah, I will see you all on Saturday. I'm hoping, yeah, once we got going, my only hope is that like maybe Craig was sitting a little bit too far forward, even though it was still green. That's why it pixelated if not, we're so close to Starlink at this point. Mama G said she was doing some extra research on it, but yeah, I love you all. What's my favorite color? I mean, my favorite color to wear is black. That's probably more because I spill a lot of stuff on myself. So I wear a lot of black. My favorite color in general is a tough one. Like I really love combinations of colors. Like pink and brown were my go-to for a really long time just because they look fun. I like bright colors next to black and gray. Like the black and green are probably my two go-tos for favorites. But yeah, that was the last of my questions. I love you all. Have a fabulous evening. I'm going to stop being a content creator and start being a why did I cut all this vinyl to craft all these little tiny pieces that I have to like now weed and balance on top of each other somehow. But you all have a fabulous evening. I love you. We will have info about all the things coming up on the things. And remember, if you're going to buy yarn, Make sure it's bendy. Love ya. And Finn.